due to the fact that we reacted kind of 2 times. So
Wizard TP, good morning.
See, my trade lock is lagging again.
Just making sure we're all good. Looks like we are live. We'll let people kind of funnel in a little bit. Good morning, boys. Good morning. How are you? With Cam and Sam today?
Good.
Cam and Sam. That's a good duo name.
Yeah. Are we live now?
Yeah, we're live.
Yeah,
we got.
Tyler, can you put your screen on for now?
Yeah. It looks like it was slowing down.
Yeah, we're all good here. We got some snow over here in Sweden. I think you got some snow over there also, Cameron. You sent us this morning.
Yeah.
I mean, they did predict like 2 meters, but they say more's coming tonight. So we just had like a bit of a dusting now, really, not much.
Yeah.
We're having a warm day in November. For me, it's like going to be in the 60s. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
So we
Is it summer now?
What's that?
It's summer by you now, Tyler. Is that correct? Huh?
No, it's winter. It'll get cold. I'm in the Northeast in the United States. It just happens to be a little bit warm for November right now.
Yeah.
But all right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another Funder Pro live stream coming at you today. My name is Tyler. I'm here with Cameron and Samuel, or I like to go with the Cam and Sam. Get a little rhyme action in there. Cam and Sam. But we got an interesting day in the markets. We got some global news going on. We have NVIDIA, the AI chip maker, reports their earnings after the bell of the New York session today, which should add some interesting catalysts to the market. And so should be a fun day. We'll see what happens. Cam right now is in a NAS 100 short, I believe, right, Cam?
Yeah, that's correct. I'm just trying to reload my trade locker up, and then I can put it on the screen for you guys.
No worries. This is my chart right now, but the short entry that he had was basically right here. So if I put it, I believe his entry was somewhere around here. I know he's targeting a bigger move down, stop over these highs. So this is basically the short that Cam was in, which is a nice trade. I was telling him that I normally can find myself trying to force the gap up. This dotted line right here on NAS is the high that we had yesterday. So pretty much the whole overnight session, we had been trading over that high. And I have found that I have a tendency to try to force that gap up when we're trading over that high. But if you actually look at the stats, I'm going to show you guys Edge full real quick, because there's some interesting stats on this. So if you look at NAS 100, these are the opening stats. You can see that we opened inside of the previous day's range for the New York session, 68% of the time. So it's a much higher probability trade to try to trade the extremes, where you trade the previous day's high and you try to fade it back into the previous day's range, or you trade the previous day's low and you try to long it back into the previous day's range. The stats show that has a much higher probability. So this has helped me kind of stop forcing those trades pre-market, where I'm like, okay, we're trading over yesterday's high. We're gonna gap up and kind of force those trades. It's been beneficial to me for sure. So I was looking through this, Cam, before we went live, and then I saw your story with your short, and I was like, okay, nice. That's a solid trade. He's taking the higher probability.
I mean, I was looking to take the short, like even like London session. I was waiting for the setup to happen, So I mean, I put it on my story on Instagram saying sell Nasdaq. I mean, I was so confident
Yeah,
in
I
it.
saw that,
I was like,
which was funny because yesterday we were talking about how we wanted to look for longs today because I definitely have a little bit of a long bias coming into there's two things though with the NVIDIA earnings. I've kind of noticed that we tend to kind of fade like the pre-earnings. We kind of have a slower day that maybe will kind of just fade in the NASDAQ. And then we'll see the move kind of in the overnight session tonight after the bell once NVIDIA reports. So we'll see. We'll see.
yeah.
When is the report coming? Is it?
It's after the bell today. So once the New York session closes.
All right.
Browser here.
Yeah, I think we got some red news today. Let me check. We got crude oil inventories, I think, in about an hour. Yeah, we do.
Sam, have you been looking at?
I don't know. I'm trying to share my screen. It's not letting me share.
Sorry, what, Cameron?
Have you been looking at gold today? I saw there's like a big buy in gold. I was actually.
Yeah, it's trying to push up, breaking the 41 high right now. We're testing it, but it seems to be rejecting a bit. But I think we're going to break this session. I mean, I don't think we're going to continue doing some consolidation here. I think we're going to break and then eventually see some demand zones forming. I don't see any demand zones right now, but we haven't quite pushed that much for me. I want to see some larger moves here coming into the opening.
Sam, do you want to try sharing your screen? It's I don't know why it keeps failing to share for me. I'm going to try something different, but
choose the right one. I think that's the one. What's up? Trade tracking.
Yeah, it looks like my web browser was working. The app just wasn't working. That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I can actually show you guys this long setup that I got stopped on today. Look at this. It's just so annoying. I don't know how many times I've been stopped in like this kind of stop. It's annoying, but you know, it's part of the game.
Yeah,
I can actually break this down. We got some more interesting things going on with oil. Actually, if we look at the monthly time frame and weekly time frame, I didn't have the monthly. Let's try and do this.
Yeah, oil is definitely interesting. That some of the geopolitical news that's been coming out, I'm sure, is playing as a catalyst to that. Plus, we have data that came out. There's coming out.
Yeah, so we're pretty much touching a big bottom here on the monthly time frame. We can see we've never really broken this 69, 66 level ever since we broke in June 2021, and we've been kind of holding off doing some form of range here. So what I'm anticipating is some sort of reaction here, which we got a lot of wicks, and that for me was the first indication to just short on down here on the lower time frames. Then I got this, which is the engulfing. I think we got a question from one of our viewers that wanted to long oil. I think it was this candle here. So I don't know if it was last week on Friday or if it was, I think it was, I'm not quite sure. But anyways, after we got this engulfing, I wanted to go for longs, trying to basically break above this level where we're at right now and just trade this up to here, to the 81 levels. This trade has a lot of room, but I'm not quite sure if we break this. So it was a risky trade, but if we break above here, we have a path to go up for, that's 16% on oil. So if we break above here, we're good to go. We can go do a lot of swing trades, scale down to lower time frames. But essentially the setup that I saw was this. We were trying to break with a lot of volume. I think Lido told me yesterday that, I'm not quite sure, but I think it was the London session that had a lot of volume during the oil sessions.
Yeah, I think that's what he said. Yeah, the London session gets good volume. Yeah,
so I thought it said that, and then I was like, okay, I'm curious, waking up, trying to check for a London session. Then I just saw this formation, which just rallied up a lot. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to look for a potential long, considering the bias is long for me, due to the fact that we closed as a very, very bullish engulfing. we kind of got stuck here in a range from this support. Well, now it's a support, it was a resistance. And we got a lot of rejections from it. We got this. Let me do this a bit clearer. There we go. So this was the first reaction, this massive wick here, right? That was my first initial reaction that we were rejecting this level. So we came up, broke the high, and then we came back down. And what I saw on the 50-minute time frame, I think Cam is going to like this because he trades a lot of supply and demand. So this area here was pretty much the area that I thought we were going to reject from coming up. And then I saw we kind of wicked here close as a bearish doji. And I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to swing this. At least if we don't break the low here, we're good to go. But what happened was we just rallied down. We got this wick just under these two lows here, which is an equal low. And some people say there's a lot of liquidity under equal lows. If you say that, I'm going to be angry with you. So don't tell me that in the chat. And then we had this closure, and then we just rallied up. And now I could have been in profit, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, so you obviously see gold rallying more up. Yeah, it looks like it will.
Yeah, this is the oil, but yeah, gold is going to go rallying up, I think, as well.
Oh yeah, oh that's oil. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the long bias on
trying to
oil.
break here. I mean, I'm not going to trade gold unless we break the high. If we get stuck under here, we're probably going to form some consolidation here. And I'm not going to trade the consolidation ranges. I'm not really good at trading ranges. I've had such a bad luck trading ranges. It's incredible.
So did you take any off? And yeah, I was going to say, did you take anything off, or are you still holding full?
I'm still holding. Let me just share my screen quickly for you. Hopefully it stays a bit smoother. Yeah, obviously, because now the 15-minute candle, I want this 15-minute candle to close. Let me just share my screen for you guys quick.
Chat, what are you guys watching? You guys have your eyes on anything today?
Yeah, should show now. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am. Yeah, obviously, I want if this 15-minute candle closes below this low, then yeah, I'm going to.
You're gonna take.
I'm gonna hold it.
You're gonna hold it. Okay.
Yeah, we got 40 seconds left, boys.
Yeah, if it closes.
Market open.
Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
US 30. Yeah, that's my enemy in the trading space. I hate that pair.
US 30
instrument. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's awful. That's so bad trades. There's one of my worst pairs, to be honest.
Yeah, I was actually looking at US 30 this morning. Also, I just find it too choppy sometimes. Yeah, I just stick to. I deleted NAS off my not NAS. I deleted gold off my watch list. Like there's just NAS now.
No way. You can't delete gold. Come on.
Yeah, you keep it simple, right? You trade with just a laptop, right?
Yeah, I'm just trading off my laptop, and the thing is, I find my best setups are coming on my NAS strategy, right? So there's no need for me to take trades on gold if I know my setup's coming every day between 12 p.m. and 2 p.m. European time. So I just stick to my strategy, and I'm just going to just keep going with that. I don't want to overcomplicate it, because I find when I start looking at gold, I then miss out on my setup because I'm thinking I'm going to take a trade on gold. So yeah, for me, I just I'm just going to stay on NAS now for this next winter, I think.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Yeah,
keeping it simple.
Yeah,
we are live.
You see,
it's dropping.
Yeah.
Heading lower.
But I
think your screen might be lagging a little bit, Cam, at least for me.
Yeah, it's lagging a lot because on my phone it's dropping a lot. You know what? Do you want to put your screen on, Tyler? And then
Yeah, I'm gonna switch it.
Yeah, it's just frozen there.
yeah.
There we go.
Oh, we could have scared you there
Nas
saying you're in drawdown.
This trade right now. I would imagine, based off what I saw before, you're probably up at least $500 or so, right?
So on my trade, I'm up 900 now.
900, nice.
Yeah, I had 2 losses in a row. Like I took 1 win last night, but yesterday I had a loss and then I had a small loss this morning. So I'm just trying to make up for my losses plus profit on top of that.
Are you trading your 25K challenge account right now?
I've taken this trade on my 25K account and 100K.
Okay, nice. What kind of lot size have you been using on the 25K?
I use the max lot 0.11 for it. Like I go max lot.
You use tight stops.
Yeah, that's the thing. I use tight stops. So I'm risking like between 150 and 200 on a trade. But yeah, so depending, on how big my stop's going to be, but like I'll just drop a 0.11 lot and then I will just adjust my stop above where I want it to be. Sometimes it's a bit more than 200, but I'm confident in my setup, so I just go in and if I take the loss, I know I can make it back in the next move.
Do you move to break even pretty quick?
Yeah, so now I'm probably going to go to break even talking about it. So I'm going to break even now on this trade. Okay, so I'm just going to hold this now. If it takes me out, I'll be so upset because I'm quite deep in profit, but we see. I mean, yeah, like I said, I'm trying to get into more of a swing trading style. Like usually I would have closed my profits now, definitely, but I'm trying to definitely train myself to hold my trades for longer, and try to gain as much profit.
Nice. Do you have an overall bearish outlook on NAS moving forward, or you're not looking at that?
So I see NAS. Obviously, I do see it pulling back like more right now. But yeah, I do see NAS probably making another bullish run next week or even the end of this week before we keep pulling back on NAS. I mean, I'm not exactly sure. We just have to follow the market and see what's happening, just follow market structure. But I mean, if you go on the 4 hour, go on 4 hour on the NASDAQ quickly, and you'll see how. Yeah, if you zoom out a bit on the 4 hour, you'll see how NAS, right? It's broken that swing high. So I do see it now, pushing up a bit higher to create a lower high and then maybe come back down. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure right now.
Yeah. If you, I don't hate the NAS daily chart. After we got this, this was looking pretty bearish for a couple of days here, but that's we had a failure to go lower here where we put in a bearish 3-bar play to the downside on the daily chart here, where we basically had the big trend bar, an inside bar. I talked about this on the 5-minute, I think it might have been last week, but this is what I know Sam has another name for this. He was talking about it, but Al Brooks calls it like a 1-2-3 pattern or a 3-bar play, where we had the bearish bar, put in a inside bar kind of near the lows. We stayed towards the lower half of this candle. And then the previous day that triggered where we got the daily 1-2-3 sell trigger. But then we got the strong wick and the bounce. So kind of a failure to go lower pattern on the daily chart, plus triggering a higher low daily buy setup. So that combined with NVIDIA earnings, I would like to see some bullish momentum or bullish movement on NAS. But I wouldn't be surprised if today is a little bit range bound, kind of waiting on those earnings and seeing what happens. But
yeah, also, I mean, what I did the other day is I actually went on I never do this, but I wanted to go back in the past to see NASDAQ, how it moves during December time. And if you look on the monthly time frame, the monthly December candle is like, I think it's like it's almost bullish every single month, every single December, which is making me think this could be the pullback. And then when December comes, we could then probably look for longs.
Yeah.
Start to rally. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
You
it
know.
was. I think it was. This is the monthly. November of last year is when things started to get super. What was this?
Because I think last year November, December were very bullish. If you look, I
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
remember. Maybe I'm wrong.
It's kind of there was a very beginning where we were getting this bigger pullback in the market, and then November we started to hold. It actually looks like December was a little bit of a monthly inside bar last year. But yeah, November
Yeah.
is kind of where we started this big monthly bull run that we've been on.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, it all depends. Like, I think, like, what I'm going to wait for is to see how November candle closes. And I think if it closes like with an engulf, then possibly, yeah, with the next candle, we can look for a pullback into like a key level and then look to take buys off that and then hold them. But
Yeah,
I mean, it all depends what happens, I guess. Your Nasdaq's melting now, dude. Like,
Yeah, I think it's gonna keep going.
yeah, it's
yeah.
almost at my TP. So yeah, I'm taking profits at 2,600. So we're gonna see.
Yeah, 600. That's about. Yeah, that's a good take profit.
Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, I'm gonna just take it just above that little swing low. So I'm gonna see.
Yeah, I think we could actually
That's
drop
good, dude.
potentially below the. I mean, it depends. If we switch the market from here and go in an option, that's. I don't want to speculate too much because I get in. It gets in the way from my analysis trying to speculate whether the market's going to go up or down. I just trade my
Yeah,
stocks basically. But if we break the low from, yeah, that's about 315. We could. I have my demand zone, but it's a
yeah. I mean, that's
very
a big
extreme
fat
demand
demand
zone.
at the bottom as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, if you're a
So we
pattern
see.
trader, got the little head and shoulders action
Yeah,
set up if you
No,
like. If you're that thing.
that's the what's it called? The cat. I sent it in the
the
chat
cat
or
ears.
WhatsApp. Yeah, the cat
But you know,
ears.
like, yeah, that head and shoulder pattern, it just shows you. I mean, whoever's watching, it just shows you all type of strategies work, whether it's ICT, supply and demand, break and retest, support to resistance. I mean, everything works. You just have to, if your risk management's right, you will then be profitable at the end of the day.
Yeah, the
Uh,
fish.
Scrooge, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. I was looking at some of the questions here. Scrooge in the chat. No, I'm not. I wish I was still in my Bitcoin trade. I took some profits and ended up getting stopped out, break even. And then Sam, will you want to read the fish's question for us?
I
The
mean,
fish's question.
yeah, I haven't heard of the dildo pattern, but I can assume.
I think he was trying to get us. We were on to you,
Yeah, he's
fish.
trying to bait me.
We were on to you, fish. I tried getting you to fall for it, but apparently you caught it as well. Dirty mind, fish.
I actually
Not here.
saw
We're
him
too
typing
sharp,
that
man. We're too
before
sharp. You're not
Gaijin.
gonna get those questions, chat. You ain't gonna catch us lacking. You ain't gonna catch
The
us
fish.
slipping.
Yeah. Who is this guy, the fish? I don't think he knows
I don't
about our
know.
fish.
What's good for the
Okay,
coachers
TP's
here?
just been hit, huh?
Yeah, buddy. Nice trade, dude. Very nice trade.
Yeah,
We should
TP's
leave
been
one runner just in case we break down to the extreme
I
demand.
can't because of my consistency rule. I have to close it.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
right.
Yeah, you probably hit around kind of a max profit that you'd like to see today.
Yeah, so I lost. Yeah, I mean, on the 25K, 45% consistency rule, I think you can't make more than 1,150.
Mm-hmm.
So I had a 200 loss this morning. So I closed out at like 1,400 now, I think.
Nice, dude. Very nice.
Yeah.
Great trade. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm happy with that one.
We got a question here from, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's either Jorge Vargas or Jorge. Yeah, I'm not going to try and pronounce it. Sorry if I pronounced it wrong. He said, if I buy a funded account, I have to use my money. I mean, you have to buy the funded account with your money, but the account you buy is not your money. So you're not trading your money. That's how it works.
Yeah.
Oh, I could have held this trade for longer. Damn. I
told
just see
you.
now on my FunderPro account that my 24-hour profit loss is 900. I could have made an extra 200 actually on that.
Oh, you could have made a little bit more.
Yeah, I could have, but it's fine. Don't want to be too greedy.
Yeah. That's still a very solid trade.
Yeah. I see that Kyron's commenting his brother took the same trade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you seem to be trading the same setups.
Yeah.
Well, a pretty ugly push in the market so far. Bitcoin holding up okay. It hit new all-time highs today. Let me pull it up.
Wait, did it hit 100K? No.
Not yet.
Yeah, gold broke up.
90, almost 97 or 94, 800. Tricky for me to trade up here. I still don't know why. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to try to force anything up here. I'm just kind of waiting patiently for now. I don't want to rush anything. Obviously, I missed the short. I don't want to try to catch a falling knife on the indexes. So I'm going to let price action play out.
Yeah, I definitely. I mean, definitely after this dump in NAS now, I definitely can see this kind of pulling back a bit more. It's just about when.
Yeah.
Guys, I pronounced
it right. It's almost at the 50% level.
I thought that you put like a little accent on that. I was impressed. I was like, okay.
Yeah, but I've been to Mexico twice, so I know the names.
Yeah, that's right. He said you said it with the Mexican style. That's right.
Yeah.
All right.
I actually want to go back to Mexico this winter. I don't want to stay here in Stockholm. It's depression month.
Yeah. US 30 is trying to hold a little bit. SPX and NAS still very bearish.
Yeah, I want to see some oil movements.
I need I'd like to see TradeLocker add a grid view. I like being able to watch a couple of things at once.
Oh, they don't do that, huh?
I don't think there is. Gold's nice push. I don't if you can, I'm not sure how to do it.
Wait, what are you trying to do?
Like a grid view. So I could watch like US 30 NAS.
Oh, like multiple, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't think that's. I just accidentally logged out. Well, that's great. Yeah, gotta pull up my password and stuff.
NAS putting a little 5-minute wick.
Right, I'm gonna mute because my keyboard is so loud. 1 second.
No worries.
Yeah, NAS. I mean, I think if it's like if I was to look for a longer NAS again, like today, for example, like for like a bit of a pullback, I would wait for it to just tap that 50% and see the reaction off that level, probably. Because I mean, if we can get a nice wick rejection on like a 5-minute or even 15-minute off that 50% level, because now it's tapped into like the discount zone, so it might bounce off that level a bit. So
yeah,
I've noticed NAS respects that 50% level a lot. And like when I trade, I use it a lot for my targets.
Yeah, we're right in that area where on Monday we kind of hung out the whole afternoon. If you look on the futures chart, right around this 20,600 price area. So I think we should see a little bit of resistance here, a little bit of consolidation.
Yeah.
Before we then make either a second leg down or we start to hold.
Yeah.
Wonder what I'm going to take a look at oil. Sam, when do you know when was the oil news? We had what? Is there some today and tomorrow, or was that last week? Mixing it up.
Wait, I've been sitting here talking. I'm muted.
Oh no, you're good. I was just asking.
That's so annoying. Oh. Yeah, I first answered the question.
Okay. Yeah, do you know when the oil news is?
45 minutes or 44 minutes. We got crude oil inventories, and if you ask me what it's about, I can't tell you. I don't watch news. I just wait for news to hit. Wait 50 minutes for.
Common sense would tell me it's like reporting on how much oil we currently have stored in the United States and how much we still need to get from other places, but I have no idea.
Yeah, it could be anything nowadays, but I don't trade news. I wait for price action. So after news hit, I don't trade news initially, and then if I see some reaction in the market, price action movement, then I trade it. That's it. Keeping it simple,
Yeah.
Yeah, I answered Jorge's comment. He said, I'm barely getting into trading, and I've been winning most of my trades on paper trading. And I was muted, so I'm sorry, but I'll repeat it. Basically getting into trading, even if it's $100 dollar account, or if it's 50, or if it's paper trading, just the importance of getting knowledge and just experience. So getting into trading, doing it on paper, that's amazing. Just keep going doing that. Yeah, we're breaking up on gold. Gold is breaking up with me. Yeah, I want to wait for the news to hit.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask Sam, do you ever trade off? I don't know if you're familiar with the name, but it's kind of like a breaker block. It's like a supply and demand that's been invalidated. Price will come back to it, test it, and then carry on in the other direction.
Yeah, I do, but breaker blocks are, as you would call it, liquidity blocks or order blocks or support or demand.
So
but it's the same concept. It's just reversed. So I'm gonna try and find an example where it's actually just a regular, what some people would call it order block, but it's actually here. I got an example if I can share my screen.
Yeah.
I mean, there's also a good example on the NASDAQ 30 minutes. It's about to come into. That's why I'm just asking you, like, if you.
Yeah, I can check on the NAS. But basically, people would see, this as a breaker block, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, that's correct.
This area, so it breaks and then becomes the resistance. But basically, it works. But the whole concept is that this whole area is the chain of supply. So you could trade from here, but if you want a more definite area, I would suggest taking the upper area. You could draw it from here and just trade solely from this. Because if I go, let's see, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I were to go on like the 7-hour time frame, I can't really do that now, but this whole area would be called as an order block, right? So you could trade it like this, but I want to keep it, to the upper areas like this. So this is the 50%. Wait, it's in white. That's going to be hard to see. Yeah, so the 50% of the whole area is right here. You can't be more precise than that,
Yeah. Have a look on NASDAQ and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'll check. Was it the 30 minute?
Yeah, 30 minute. And then You see that one there. So like wait, now it's just coming into that area now. Or you could even use the hour. Actually, it doesn't make any difference. I think it's all the same. Yeah.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, exactly. So that's sitting at my 50% level, right?
Yeah.
And then on top of that, it's also a supply. Like you see that big black candle, that's also a big supply. So
Yeah.
this is why I'm feeling NAS could react off that zone, possibly. I mean, I'm not going to look to take a trade because I've just taken one, but possibly, if you can get a nice rejection and a shift, you could look to possibly
Yeah.
take a long
I
play.
mean, if we try to break it down, I mean, let's just potentially say that we are going to break the high up here. I mean, I'm not sure if we are, but let's just say we are, and we are in an uptrend. Let's just forget the price action to the left. I mean, if the price were to somewhere react, it would be definitely under the 50.
Exactly.
But this is the extreme. So here somewhere it could react and then continuing up. But I mean, this, I don't know about you, but this whole area for me is too big of an area to trade from.
Yeah, that's why I
So,
refined it too. That
yeah, I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, let's say if I were to trade this, like this area, and it reacts from here. I mean, the low is down here, so then according to my rules, my stop loss would have to be under here. So if I trade this, it's gonna be, this is too big. This is gonna be swing trading, like real swing trading.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what I could do is potentially wait for a reaction, and then trade another like demand zone coming from this area. But yeah, it could work. But the 4 hour, as I mentioned, like this whole 4 hour is one giant zone. So
yeah, exactly.
It's too big of a zone for me to get my interest on it. I would rather kind of watch for. I have a lot of zones not marked on here on another platform, but now I'm on here because this is the better one. But just looking at, let's just say this. I mean, this area is so much easier if I were to sell. I wouldn't want to sell because we're uptrending, but this stop loss would give me somewhat of a risk reward to between 2 and 3. But if this zone were like this, I don't want to trade unless it's like one defined area. So this is too hard for me to. I mean, this 4 hour is bigger than this daily, the daily zone.
Yeah, no,
So,
I mean, I wouldn't trade off that. Like, yeah, I mean, I also, like you say, I agree with you. I wouldn't obviously use that whole 4 hour as a supply, but
let's check
yeah,
yeah. I mean, what I usually do when there is a undefined area where it's like, okay, it could react from here or here or here. Oh, this is going to be a big point of interest. What I just do is kind of just mark out this whole area. And then once I see some big reaction, like a new structure, let's just say we get like from here to maybe here, let's say this is, 20 hours, that's 20 new candlesticks. If we form some new high and then a new demand zone that is more refined, then I can trade it. But this would be like a big point of interest that I wouldn't want to solely trade from. Like this short that you took, you could solely trade from this, like the reactions here.
No, yeah, 100%.
It's
yeah.
much smaller.
But yeah, I mean, I guess we see what happens, but
yeah. No, but the 50 level will definitely reach here.
Personally, just from trading NAS for a while, like I didn't see NAS breaking that low on that. I didn't see NAS breaking that low. I really don't. I mean, if it does, I'm wrong and I'll take it. But yeah, I would look to still long NAS because I mean we did break structure as well, yesterday when we had the buys.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but we did
shift up
3 times. Like here, broke above here, and up here.
Yeah.
So I mean, we are uptrending.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah. Also, maybe that demand that just hit now, maybe it's so strong that we do push down to break those lows. I mean, we never know.
Scrooge, there's our names for you. I'm actually gonna probably pull them back off so we can use this for social media stuff.
What part of Mexico do you guys enjoy? Oh, everything, dude, everything. I've been in Tulum and Cancun. Those are the and Playa del
I
Carmen.
really
I
want to
like
go
those
to
places.
Tulum.
Yeah, bro, we
Really
should
want
go.
to go.
It's
Yeah.
I love it there.
Yeah, just for like a good party. I mean, like,
I mean, it's
okay.
good for partying also, but like the people that live there are so kind. It's the best people on earth. Like we
Yeah.
Swedes are so nonchalant and just
Yeah.
angry all the time.
The nicest people on earth I've met so far is I would say is Bali. Bali, the people there are so nice.
Yeah, I
That'd
haven't
be
been to
awesome.
Bali. I've been to
And
Thailand. Kind of new.
You been to Thailand?
Yeah, I've been there a few times. I don't know the names. I think one was Kushang, the island,
Mm.
and then one was I don't know the names of all the islands and places there.
Yeah, yeah. It's crazy how Naz, it had one big fat candle and it. How that's crazy that candle.
here, Jamaica's a good time.
Yeah, I'd be down to go to Jamaica. I'll do that. I'm down to go anywhere besides Sweden.
Yeah,
That's it. I'm like anything warm, nice people, good food, good culture. I'm down. That's it.
yeah. Costa Rica's on my list also.
Yeah, but I feel like Costa Rica is more like an influencer spot nowadays.
Yeah,
Every
but you guys
trading
need to go
guru
to
is
South
there.
Africa one time, man.
Yeah, I know. I have to.
One time, Cape Town's where it's at.
Yeah, it's either Cape Town or what's it called? Pretoria,
No,
the
no, 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 no,
other
no, no. I'll
city.
be honest with you. Like Pretoria, Cape Town
Oh,
is
it's a
like,
no go.
no, not Pretoria. Pretoria is so boring, in my opinion. Like, I hope there's no Pretorian people on here watching, but Pretoria is so boring. There's nothing to do there. Like, I promise you, shopping at like a mall probably. Like, but Cape Town, you got the penguins on the beach. You're like you're like a 2 hour drive away from a safari. You got the ocean. You got so much stuff to do there. Like, it's really cool.
Yeah, it sounds amazing.
Yeah.
We should do a trading trip.
I was literally
Yeah,
going to say we should do like a little trading retreat there one day. Like we just
that would
go,
be sick.
yeah, or Mexico.
Oh, Bitcoin longs are tempting me, but I don't know. I don't know if it's just
Yeah, I don't
morning
like the.
or something.
Are you gonna?
What do
Are
you
you?
guys?
Gonna? I'm gonna short Bitcoin, and if you buy it,
Yeah, do the hedge for
You
again,
risking
boys.
those profits?
huh?
I said, are you risking the profits? Huh? You gonna get in?
No, no,
That
no, no,
makes
no.
me
I'm
want
just.
to try it
I,
even
yeah.
more now.
You know what? Like what I will do is I'm doing my 25K account, and I'm also doing 100K. I think I'm gonna do a little one on 100K because I haven't traded that one today. I'll short if you long.
All right, I'm so torn because I'm like literally, it's like longing in all-time highs, but I'm in. I'm in. We're breaking above like our opening print on. I'm in,
Okay, give me a
baby.
sec. Give me a sec. I'm just
We
doing this for
just
the
bought
fun.
in all-time highs, baby. Let's see it. Let's see it work. So
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
Okay.
hesitant on this.
All right.
what's
I'm
that?
gonna short Bitcoin, but I'm gonna only risk like $20 of my account, so it's okay.
There you go. Oh, you're scared.
You
No,
two
but
guys.
you've been killing
Always trading
Bitcoin.
against.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a pretty easy asset to long. I don't know if this is my favorite entry of all time, but like we've tried to break this area and rejected a couple of times, and we're trying again. So a little bit of knock knock theory. You knock enough times, they're gonna let you in. We'll see. See if we can get a little push up on this.
Yeah, I'm sorry to tell you, but shorting Bitcoin is kind of crazy at this time.
No, but you know what? Like it's okay because I remember we had a trade battle
It's
last time.
okay.
It's okay. It's okay because you know what? Obviously, I'm just doing this for the fun now because we had a trade battle last time. I'm going to go against what Tyler's doing.
Yeah,
For
you got to
sure.
disclaim in the chat not doing this.
Yeah, Chad. I would also say this is not my ideal trade setup, but I love a
Oh,
good
then that
challenge.
gives me
So
more confidence to go
as soon as
short.
Cam started was like, "Yo, I'll short it," I was like, "Oh hell yeah, I'm longing this thing."
Yeah, we
Yeah.
don't encourage
Yeah, chat.
gambling.
Yeah, chat. I'm not gonna lie. Don't do this. But I'm in a war with Tyler. I'm gonna
Yeah,
go
we like to
opposite to
trade
what he's
battles.
going. Yeah, yeah. Tyler, your
favorite
video
Mexican
last
food.
night was hilarious, bro.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Oh, it showed
No,
here.
you don't understand. I watched it. I watched that reel like 4 times in a row.
So I will bring it back. I had a whole concept to do, like I wanted to keep making like skit videos like that under like the Day Traders Anonymous kind of idea, just like playing on AA and NA and that kind of thing. And I wanted to do live streams where I invited people on the stream and they could hop on and like tell me their trading horror stories or talk about their bad habits. We could like work through it like an actual like therapy session. So yeah, but I'm gonna bring it back, I think, because I think it's such a funny concept.
Yeah. No, it's sick, dude. That video you made last night, I've never seen something like that regards to trading. It's the funniest thing.
Wait, where did you
Especially
post?
when you went on the
I gotta watch it.
Like, I need the rush.
Yeah.
Tyler, where did you post it?
I was laughing.
I posted on my Instagram yesterday, but there's like a longer version on my YouTube that's like 3.5 minutes where it's like I do like 4 or 5 different characters all in one video.
Here, I'll follow you right now. I don't use Instagram that
but
much,
it's the Yeet.
I'm on here now.
Yeah, Yeet is the funniest one.
Yeah, that came from Lido, man. Lido just started calling me the Yeet Master, and I was like, "Oh, okay, I like it. We're just rolling with this." It was good inspiration.
What does Yeet actually mean? Like, does it have a meaning to it?
I would call like just like guns ablaze, like just like throwing trades on left and right, kind of just like almost like a YOLO, I guess, just kind of like
yeah.
trades.
If you yeet something, if you yeet a bottle of water, you kind of just throw it as far as you can.
Yeah, just throwing it out there.
I see. I see now what you're talking about.
Like you just said, "Hey, I'll short Bitcoin," and I was like, "Oh, I'll yeet some longs, baby."
Scrooge asks, how do we get into account giveaways? I think you need to go on the Instagram. They have like a 10K giveaway every month, if I'm correct.
There's also one on X. If you have an X or Twitter account, I'll share the link for the post. So.
Yeah, but I definitely know on Instagram, I think every month they have I think it's 5 10K accounts they're giving away, if I'm correct. So you just need to like comment and like and follow. It's just simple, and then you get entered into it.
On the X account, the Twitter FunderPro X account, pinned to the page, I just shared the link, but they're giving away 5 25K accounts. So I think you have to like reshare the post and maybe tag some people. And then I think they'll do another one for December as well. But you still got time. Still got time for the November giveaway on X or Instagram, I believe.
Oh, no way. I missed the Euro USD setup.
Do you want to show it?
I missed it. Yeah, I missed it by, let's see, 20 hours, boys. I'm late to the party. But I had this zone marked out, the 4 hour. As I said, this was like the zone that we had on, well, pretty much this area. This was like the NASDAQ zone. It's too big to identify. So I wanted to get, price up here.
Nice.
Yeah, I wanted it to be up here, though, somewhere around this area. Because this is such a, it's a very low mitigation. But yeah, this would be, I mean, if I dial down to the lower time frame, you get one rejection here, which is a very good signal. And then price is coming up, testing it again, and just rejecting. Now we're dropping. I mean, I hope we get into this zone again, a bit higher up, maybe around here. Then I would definitely look for some shorts. But yeah, you had the cam breaking block here.
I think
would you call this your breaker?
Where you mark? Yeah.
I marked it from this one because it's the lowest. Yeah. I suppose this would be
Possibly. I mean, yeah, probably. Yeah. Looking at that, I probably would have waited. I wouldn't. Yeah, I would have waited for price to hit that demand at the top of your big.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I wanted it up here as well.
I would have probably looked for something like that. So
I'm actually going to check if we have a divergence. Oh, we do. This was actually my go-to trading style before. I traded divergences with tops and bottoms. So I combined like my zones. I say this is my supply zone. I waited for price to reach. Let's say this is one high and this is high number 2, just to see a sort of divergence between the RSI. Then I shorted. It actually worked really, really well. I don't know why I quit that. It's just hard because it doesn't happen all the time, so you get so few trades.
The Bitcoin yeet's not looking good, boys.
yeah.
I'm gonna throw on some yeets as well. Let's see this.
Yeet at your own risk.
Yeet at Tyler's risk.
Tyler,
Let's just make him accounting for this.
Everything's melting over here, baby. Today was a day you wanted to be short. Everything I'm looking at: oil, Bitcoin, Nas is still melting.
I'm still waiting for the news to hit. The oil news coming in.
what? I'm gonna check. I forgot what you said about the news. I haven't even looked. I'm checking.
Oh,
I looked yesterday, but I didn't see anything serious happening.
It's just there's just oil inventory.
USD.
Yeah, I don't know how that affects oil. To be honest, I've traded oil before, but never during news. I've just swing traded this. Well, we're actually reaction.
Regards to red folder news, this week we're actually. I mean, Friday was a lot of red folder news.
Nas is coming.
Yeah, we might get a reaction from here.
Yeah, we have a few more points we're going to be testing yesterday's New York Open.
That's a solid reaction.
It's a strong.
That's a wick, baby. Damn. Look at this.
Oil. I know. Yeah, that thing is bouncing. I saw that too.
And it just happened to be 20 minutes before news. So annoying. You can't even trade it. So yeah, I have to wait for. Oh, this was the perfect setup. It had the 3 inside up, 1 inside, 1 above closure.
Yeah, that's nice. The snow stopped. I'm so upset.
Well, the selling has not. The selling has not.
Does it keep going?
The indexes are also dumping, yeah. But I mean, Nas is where it is when I just brought it up.
Actually, we could try and redefine the zone here in a 15-minute time frame. Yeah, I'm not quite sure if I see any setups here. Let's see, a 5-minute. Oh, dude, this is horrible. What is this? What do you call this pattern, boys? Is this the dildo pattern that the fish spoke about?
Yeah, it's the one the fish was talking about.
I mean, it could react from between.
I think I might be wrong, but like that type of that dump and then that spike that happened yesterday, I think there's a strategy called shark fin. I don't know if you guys have heard about it, but I think that might be.
I've actually traded shark fins before.
Really? I don't know if that would be one because
But I mean, I traded shark fins on indicators, so I'll actually pop this up. I mean, this is definitely a shark fin on the RSI. So if you guys imagine a shark fin, it's just like, it's very sharp, right? That's it. So just trading the areas where price is very overbought, very oversold, where it does like this kind of shark fin down here. So down and then sharp move up. It's kind of like the reversal that you often get on Nasdaq. If anyone in the chat want to backtest this, if you go onto like the 50-minute or even 5-minute, if you have a very aggressive move, either upside or downside, and then a very, very strong reversal followed by 1 or 2 vice versa closed candles, often price actually just keeps pushing in that direction. It's very interesting. So I mean, this area, I mean, we don't get that strong reversal. There's no shark fin here, even though it's a very aggressive move. So the potential reversal wouldn't really be here. But yeah, shark fins is definitely tradable. But also a lot of fake signals. You gotta be aware of those. Let's see if we can get a... I think the 50-minute is better. Yeah, so here you can trade shark fins down here. Very sharp. Down here also very, very sharp. Up there, very sharp. Yeah, this could be... Here's actually a very good divergence that I mentioned before. From this top here, down here.
Nas
So
just came down and tagged. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I just wanted to say if anyone wants to get to know the divergence strategies, it's basically where if price makes higher highs, as in this scenario, but the RSI or whatever oscillator you're using, could be the MACD also, is making lower lows, then that's a divergence. It just means that basically the relative strength or momentum, depending on what you're using, could be reversing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nas has came down and tagged yesterday's opening print.
Tyler, can you go over what this opening print thing is that you keep talking about? Because I wanted to ask you, but I completely forgot. Because I know that do you trade with CRT levels?
What's CRT?
Maybe I've mistaken it for something else, but CRT is the candle range theory.
Okay. No, that's not what I use. It may be something similar, but that's not something that I've used before. But so the opening print is really simple. It's just like whatever price that we open at. So at 9:30 a.m. So whatever price we open at New York is our opening print. Sometimes like you'll see like the reason why it's more of a factor for me today. Hold on, I can show my screen. Is when I'm looking at my levels, like I pull my levels just from the New York session. So if you looked at the if you looked at the NASDAQ, the last out we put in based off my system, there's like a specific way that the charts have to be set and some things that's like I can't really get into that much of a detail on it because it's not what I'm using here, but basically we had a gap down from what day is it? So yesterday, so we gapped down yesterday, it would have been Monday into Tuesday, and when we opened on Tuesday, we held and put in a green daily bar. Now, when you look at it with extended hours on, it doesn't look quite the same. Like it just looks like this kind of failure to go lower, right? But if you had the extended hours turned off, this is basically where we opened. So the price that we opened at 9:30 on Tuesday was this price right here, basically, and we rallied and put in this green bar right here, starting from this this price. So essentially that becomes a level of support for me now. And it's not, I don't always use it from gaps. Like the way I'll use it a lot of the times would be more like intraday. So if you looked at today, I go, for instance, to the 15-minute chart. Like on all my charts, I mark the 9:30 open price. So I will come to so this is our 9:30 candle. So every day, whenever we open the New York session, I mark out the open. I just do it on my other broker or whatever. But so I mark out that price every day. And obviously, we just dumped today. We're having like a downtrending day. But you'll notice that open price, you'll see price reactions to it often. If it's a day where like we kind of chop or we're not like trending right out of the gate one way or the other, a lot of times you'll see, pullbacks to the opening print that then hold, or rallies to the opening print that then fail. I just consider it to be like a free level that the market provides every day. And sometimes that will carry over for me into the following day if that like kind of gap scenario plays out. But I just think this is an area where we could see a little bit bounce on NAS. And also like the theory with the opening print too, right, is if you're trading above the opening print, you're currently trading with the daily trend because the daily bar is currently putting in a green bar. So do I want to be short when the daily chart's putting on a green bar? Probably not, right? So anything above the opening print longs are, in my opinion, like a higher probability. And then vice versa, anything below the opening print, do I really want to be fighting a red bar on the daily chart? So anything below the opening print, I think shorts have a little bit of a higher probability. Good daily line in the sand, especially if you're new. Like if you're like new and like, what's a good setup, what's not. It's a good rule of thumb if you're like just starting out. How do I stop from over trading? Like, only look for longs above and shorts below the opening print if you're trading New York.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Lito does that. He trades like similar to that. Is that correct?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then for like the levels we use, we're basically just looking for hourly changes of trend. So like, if you have a green bar on the hourly chart that gets a closed green, and then the following bar opens and ends up like closing red and kind of making a move, changing the trend, that area where it went from kind of green to red becomes our hourly levels.
Okay.
But it's amazing how the market really will move from level to level, kind of those hourly pivots. It'll just, once it starts trending, once it holds or rejects one of them, it'll typically trend until it reaches one of the other ones and either reverses trend or you'll get some sort of bounce typically. Yeah. Hey, don't look now, but Bitcoin's getting a little push. We're still alive, baby. The yeet longs on Bitcoin are still alive.
I have a setup on there. I'm waiting for
that's actually would have been a much better entry if this would have been my first entry. You still holding your
I'm gonna close my Bitcoin short, $5. $5 Bitcoin short. I want to close.
Hey, I'm 1-0. I'm 1-0 in trade wars. I need Bitcoin.
I'll give you
to get
the win on this
continuation. I need Bitcoin to get some continuation.
Yeah, but like I feel like my short on Bitcoin right now is a complete just gamble going against your long. I want to actually take a trade where we see different
we'll put an asterisk next to it. We'll put an asterisk next to it. Hey, you did initiate the challenge, bro. You did initiate the challenge, all right?
Yeah, but don't worry. Don't worry.
I'm actually going to go long if
coming back.
Tyler, I have a buy setup on Bitcoin where exactly your stop loss is. That's pretty much my support level.
Yeah, okay.
But it might not even reach there because it's so bullish. We might just push.
Yeah, it's looking like it's kind of wanting to hold that little.
Yeah, we're just ranging here.
Yo, we got Xavier Skinny FX in the chat. What's up, boys? Boys, how are you guys doing? Good to have you guys join us. What are you guys watching? You guys got your eyes on anything today? Man, Nas is just melting still. That's not what you want to see on Bitcoin either.
Yeah, Little just sent a chat on the heat map on all the orders. Everyone is just shorting.
What's that?
Nah, everyone is just shorting. There's so many contracts open.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like we just found. We're taking out the orders right now. It looks like, is this ES or NQ?
I think we're going to break the low.
Yeah.
I think so.
It looks like we've traded into the orders on Bookmap. Yes. Which show I know what he and I use and we talked about this as we use Bookmap as kind of targets.
Yeah, is it targeting any high liquidity levels right now?
Yeah, we're there. So for those of you that don't know, Bookmap is it shows you, it's essentially a heat map that shows you where orders are sitting. So you can see areas or prices on the chart where there are a lot of Excel orders sitting above or buy orders sitting below. And so you can kind of use those orders as potential targets for your trade to go see if those orders will go and get filled. And basically what one of our Lido, he's kind of a back-end guy on the stream here, he sent us a picture of the SPX Bookmap. And SPX basically has filled or has come in to tag the orders below, the buy orders below. So this could be an area where we see a bounce. It's also right around yesterday's low. It's right around Friday's low. So this definitely could be an area. If the market is not going to downtrend all day, I think this is an area where the market could see a little bit of a rally. I would like to see kind of a 2-minute shift in structure at the very least before I consider longs on the indexes. But I'm open to it. I'm starting to watch for it.
Yeah, it depends on this, I would say 30-minute closure, also the 1 hour.
I wouldn't hate a test, kind of like a spike that gets us. Let me pull up the daily. At this point, I'm looking at Bitcoin.
Stuck on Bitcoin.
Yeah. So at this point, now that we're down here, I don't know. I wouldn't even hate to see kind of a test lower before we start to rally below these lows. I don't know if we're gonna get it, but
I hope we are. I wanna basically trade it down to 2150, and then starting to look for longs if we get that rejection on the daily.
Yeah. So we'll see.
But it's a small gap to trade. Basically, if you trade this down to that area, it's like
pull yourself.
60. Yeah, so basically this is the area on the daily that I'm looking for. But if we close below this, the current low here, that we are going to test eventually, I mean, it's not that steep to trade. So I don't know if I want to trade that or if I'm just going to wait for this to get filled and then potentially getting some longs breaking this high as a target.
Yeah, the index is all getting that little bounce like we talked about that you could see from around here.
Yeah,
right now.
I mean, if we get a rejection on the daily time frame, that's the best one. I mean, the engulfings on the 5-minute and 15-minute, they get pushed through every day. But eventually, when we are trending, which we are 2/3 of the time during the Nasdaq, I mean, if you get that reaction from somewhere around here, I would definitely go long.
Yeah, I'm open to longs from around this area. I'm not going to rush into him yet. But
yeah, I actually had a signal
15 minutes or so. I wouldn't be opposed to trying a little stab. Xavier said he got in some Russell 2K shorts. So if you take that on futures, did you short RTY? Or yeah, if you the Russell would be part of the future side of FunderPro, yeah. I don't think Forex. I don't think anybody in Forex has the Russell, which is the small cap index. I don't know if it's like a volume thing or why, but what did you, Xavier? What did you make a good profit on those shorts? Are you still holding them? Or are you out? Any short today looks like it'll work pretty good, except for a Bitcoin one, baby.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that one. So this is my
What's
area
happening
that I
on
want to buy
Bitcoin now?
from. Nice pushing.
Still kind of consolidating in that range, but it's back towards the highs of that range.
Yeah, we are creating a new form of support here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I want to see the sweep here, entering around this area of demand. Isn't this where you have your stop loss just beneath here?
Yeah, I have my stop below that low right now. Yeah.
Yeah, so I hope you get your stop loss taken out, so I
Yeah.
can take my entry. You will be my liquidity, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm basically my trades is like a break even right now.
I want to
It's definitely
see
not a micro entry.
Oh, it's rallying. Shit.
Yeah, here I'll
Nasdaq might have a little pullback, bouncing off my level now, and it's rejecting it on the 15 minutes. So possibly look for a pullback. We see.
when you say pullback, do you mean like a pullback in the downtrend, so a rally?
Yeah. It's like when I say pullback, just like I would say go short. I mean, sorry, I would say to go long. Like I think it might go
Yeah,
long.
like
I would
a
say
pullback within the downtrend.
250. Yeah. Because I mean, at some point, now, I mean, as we know, trading, you're not just going to keep going straight down like this. We will have some sort of pullback. And after every dump in Nasdaq, what I realized that there will always be a pullback. And the pullback will usually cover 50% of that candle. So on the 30, I mean, I think it's a 30 minutes. Yeah, even the hour. Let me check something quickly. Yeah, like look at the
15 minute
hour
looks
time
good as well.
Yeah, and then if you look on the hour time frame on Nasdaq, you'll see that the hourly candle that's open now, it has no wick to the upside. It literally opened and then dropped. So I've also realized when this can happen, it might go up to somewhat create a wick in that area. But
Wait,
I don't know. I do think that yours has a wick.
Yeah, mine has a wick.
Hold on a second. Wait.
But that's actually quite funny. Me and Kieran checked the charts yesterday.
On the hourly, yeah, I got a little wick.
Yeah, we just checked yesterday. We were trading on gold.
The previous one was like a shade that.
Yeah, that one didn't have a wick.
Shave top, shave bottom. That was how you knew that was some strong selling.
Yeah, but our chart updated afterwards. So my candlestick didn't have a wick, and his closed with a wick. And then when I changed to the 50-minute and changed back, and like after 5 minutes, suddenly both candles had a wick. It's a bit weird. I don't know why, but
I think if Nas has if we get a 5 minute that closes bullish and engulfs the previous candle, possibly it might pull back. I would say, like almost like a bounce back up a little bit.
The only thing I don't like about this is, I mean, there are no buyers trying to stop price from this massive drop. I mean, unless we come down to, as you said, some big liquidity lever.
Yeah, just the more buyers start to step in here or not.
Yeah, but I want to see a sharp reaction. I want to get that shark fin, I don't want to trade unless it's just slowly.
Oh yeah, I
going up.
forgot your shark fin. You know that I forgot about that as well. You could definitely even use that.
Yeah, I mean, every time it reverses on Nasdaq and it's an actual reversion, price tends to do it really fast. So
Yeah,
you kind of get
and also I
that.
think going long right now is, even if you do get that reversal candle or whatever it is, it's risky. Yeah, it's definitely risky. I think it's happened to me a
Yeah,
lot.
with
I'll try
Maxer,
down. Yeah, I've tried like a
candlestick is
lot of the
wicked.
time. I try enter on like a pullback or yeah.
But I think the reversal usually happens
I
within.
mean, but if we could get an engulfing candle, I would. Yeah.
No, you continue.
No, I'm saying yeah, like the candle that's open now, if it can engulf the previous candle, like I would see Nasdaq going for a long. I don't know for how
Yeah,
long
you mean
though,
the
but
15
probably.
minute?
Yeah, 50-minute. I would want to see a 50-minute close, very bullish, engulf the previous
Yeah,
candle probably, and then that's the buying pressure coming in, just to pull back a bit. I mean, if I had to go, like if you look at yesterday, that sell we had on Nasdaq yesterday, right? Before we had the massive buy, you see, like after the drop, we had that
yeah. It
15
was a
minute.
pre-market drop. Yeah,
Yeah, that was a pre-market drop, that one. But where is it? Yeah, that 15-minute candle engulfed the previous one. So then, that, and I just bought after that.
yeah. But I like those setups, but they occur pretty fast within this session. I mean, even this was an hour before pre-market, and prices dropped, and then we had a big reversal on 15 minute, even 30 minutes before market opened. But if price wants to reverse, it usually tends to do it within the first 1-2 hours of the market. I mean, then the volume kind of slows down. And then you have I don't know if it's the 50 minute or 10 minute before closure, but yeah, there's volume coming in when everyone closes the trades for the day as well. It seems like we're getting a sharp reaction here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm watching ads for longs right now.
Yeah. You see, like a lot of South African traders. I don't know if you've heard like a thing like that. Some of the scary, like they're some of the most dangerous traders, because a lot of them would have like full ported their account just on this pullback, dude. Like I promise you, they would get the sniper entry. The stop loss would be like a few pips away, and they'd full port their account, and then price would just
Yeah,
take
that's
off in a
crazy.
direction. And the RRs, like the risk to rewards, some of these South African traders get, it is insane. Like it's crazy. Some of them, they flip accounts. They will deposit however much they want to deposit. They will risk the whole account for a flip in one trade.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know how people do that.
Yeah.
I'm willing to scale into this trade a little bit. I took a small entry position on this.
Oh, Sam, you went long.
On Nas, yeah.
That is
Oh no,
Tyler.
it's Tyler. Sorry.
But I'm actually looking for a long as well. But I'm gonna snipe this one. So I'm gonna wait for a closure and then the 50 minute after. So the 45 minute candle. I'm marking out the 5 minute candle as a demand zone.
If we can kind of,
everyone in the chat probably buying now.
Yeah. If we can put in something like this, or even like lower on this, I would.
Yeah, that's my zone where I want to go in.
Yeah, somewhere in here, I would be willing to add to this. But in case this wants to get really strong and rally, I was like, I put on just 0.02 lots. I'm willing to put on a few more if we start to see a little bit of a shift in trend.
Yeah, that's smaller. That's very good. Yeah.
NVIDIA is getting a bounce as well. It had a morning dump. Everything across the board seeing a bit of a bounce right now. Definitely still downtrending for the day, but we'll see if we can rally. Xavier, you said you went a little light since it's something you haven't been trading very long. I have a very love-hate relationship with the Russell. Sometimes it's very good to me, but it frustrates me more times than not, I think. So I tend to try to stay away from it a little bit. But every now and then it tempts me.
I mean, even for NAS, like looking at it now, I mean, if we can trade above, like I said, if we can trade back above the 50% level that I have on my chart, right? And then we get a candle closure on like 30 minutes above that zone. Yeah, that for me I would definitely look for some sort of pullback again to go long on this. Because we're coming out of the discount back into a premium zone. So we'll see. When did that news, did it come out? No?
On oil?
Yeah, it came out 7 minutes ago. I haven't even checked. I'm so locked in on the Nasdaq.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah, it dropped and then left a massive wick. Seems like we're reversing
It
from
looks like
it.
I had an initial push down, but yeah, we're getting a strong wick right now. I don't know what the news, what the data, what the inventories came out as, but
yeah. I would be very surprised if
do the
it's had to
damn
break
thing.
that low. What?
Sorry.
So what did you say?
I said Bitcoin trying to do the damn thing.
Oh, yeah.
Every now and then a yeet works in your favor, you know?
Yeah, sorry, I just checked my phone. I had to fix a thing.
That candlestick is wicked. 2 minutes remaining strong, not even really giving us much. Little 2-minute buy trigger in there. Not much of a pullback at all. Staying strong. Another scenario in which I would be open to adding to this trade is if we get a rally all the way up into kind of this area that then pulls back. That we can add an entry even though the trade's still in profit.
Yeah, that NAS is looking nice, huh?
Yeah. That's the problem when it's like, I'll scale in this one, and then your first entry just ends up working. That's why I took a little bit of, I honestly would consider my first entry to be a little bit of.
It's very smart what you did. Yeah, it's very smart what you did when you scaled in and went in small, just in case you didn't get that pullback that you.
Yeah, exactly. If that first entry went against me, yeah, just a smaller loss. We'll see. It still could fail, but it's looking good so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm staying away from NAS. I'm gonna check for a bit of oil. Oh, oil is actually a reaction. Very bullish from this. I'm actually gonna go in for a small risk under that low.
You're gonna look to enter?
Yeah, this is the position, this engulfing candle here. I'm waiting for, I kind of want to get my entry here. So I want to see a little wick down and then boom.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Nice, nice.
Trying to get a bit of sniper into just to boost up my
Okay.
risk reward a bit more. So we had the news that came in, prices dropped that minute, and then we just rallied up. So I'm gonna enter on this area here. Here we go. Hopefully this candle and actually this will give us that wick and then a push, a closure above that candle. Otherwise, if we break below here, we are going to go bearish, so that's fine if we go. Let's just wait and see what it does.
Mm-mm. Interesting. Very curious to see what's going to happen here. We're gonna get a rally, kind of put in a doji look on the daily chart, erase this move down, or if we continue to trend, should be interesting. Wait, Cam's want to know, he took his trade before stream, but we got that winner. He explained that one to us. Looking like Sam may have his entry. I don't know if you entered yet. Did you enter yet, Sam?
Yeah, I entered around here.
Okay.
I got the wick and then a reaction.
Sam's
But
you're doing US
if we
oil, right?
close, yeah, US oil. So this is a bit riskier due to the fact that we just had news. But we reacted from the news, closed about the 50% of this whole wick from top to bottom, meaning a reversal signal. Then we had a 5-minute push, closed as a strong engulfing. Now we're kind of creating that wick, filling up orders. That's what I'm assuming. And I want to be in that when we continue to rise. I mean, if we break below this low, that's a stop loss and then I'm fine. But if we break below here, we are going to go bearish. So then I would be out on this. So I'm going to try and swing this first of all up here, below these two levels here. But I want to get the momentum going. I don't want to sit here in some consolidation here. That would be a bit worrying. Here we have the shark fin, Cameron. The typical shark fin.
Yeah. There you go.
So we currently have positions going in oil, NAS, and Bitcoin. All longs at the moment. Cam banked his profit target.
I wanted to hop on Bitcoin as well. Oh, that's
Bitcoin is
outrageous.
still battling the highs it's been battling all day.
Yeah, this 15-minute candle on NAS is going to close in like 1 minute, right? And if you look at how bullish this candle is right now, like, yeah, it's very bullish. It's like coming straight out of the zone that we marked off into the 50%. Good. So
this is the shark fin.
Yeah,
the shark fin's coming in again.
Actually, going to check the RSI just to see where. Yeah, so you have the sharp, steep downwards move. If you check on the 30-minute, here you have it. It's the one type reaction, and then up here. If you close as a bullish engulfing, that would be very, very solid. Yeah, my oil is not looking good, boys. I'm getting hot here. And my oil trade is looking very bad. We closed as a bullish engulfing, and then momentum just stopped, came down back in.
Profit fish don't like shark fin patterns.
No, it doesn't. Trading oil is a bit different. The technicals is a bit different. If you just look at, the candlesticks, it isn't as proper and neat as NASDAQ would be or gold. Especially now we're trading some news event here. So, you can be buyers or sellers. I don't know. If this was gold, it would have been a very good setup. What is Bitcoin doing? Is it staying up?
Let's take a quick look. I was trying to find a They kept talking shark fin. I was trying to find like a Jaws theme song, like you know, like when the sharks come in, but I couldn't find it. Nas is looking good.
We had someone called Jay say in the comments, trade ICT concepts, not retail. What's your thoughts on that? I think any concept works at the end of the day.
I say
just as long
trade
as
whatever makes you money.
exactly.
The funny
we
thing
talked about-
is, ICT is retail. People
Yeah.
just don't
Yeah,
know it.
exactly. I
No,
100% agree
every
with you. I
single
mean, at the
concept
end of the
ICT
day,
has taken is
at the
Yeah,
end of the day, ICT, yeah, it does work, but it's just, I think it's just a very complicated way to trade retail.
we all kind of
I mean, he's
agree
just
that he just kind of uses overcomplicated terminology to explain things that are out there in terms of technical analysis.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, it takes concepts are. I mean, every single concept ICT has taken is a form of something that someone else has talked about. Even like concepts from the 80s, people, ICT has
Yeah.
taken those concepts, made them, renamed it, branded them to order blocks and turtle soups and fair value gaps. It's just that has been known for over 40 years. It's just the same
And that,
concepts.
yeah. That Naslong's looking good at.
Yeah, she's looking real good.
As soon as
I'd
someone
love to
mentioned
see
ICT, leader
the
goes off.
Who's this guy leader coming in here like that?
This is Lido guy. It's starting smack. But yeah, Nas is looking good. Bitcoin, I like
Oil
the
is so
Bitcoin.
slow. Come on.
It's
I don't
slow.
see here. Yeah. Dude, I had the momentum, and then as soon as I entered, we got that bearish push, and now we're just dead ass staying in the center of my trade.
The fish said you guys use the concept dildo.
Yeah. The ICT 2021 dildo module.
Yeah, it's
That's the
gonna
one
be
I trade
using.
here.
Oh, the fish.
Yeah.
Lido, I don't know how long you've been working, but the Yeaterson yeeted us into some Bitcoin longs. They're working for now. I think we're pretty close to break even, but we're up $7. $7. I'd like a little bit more of a push on NAS before we then see a pullback that presents us with a potential higher low that I could add to this long position, targeting the opening print, which is this yellow line I have. But yeah, I'd like to see my ideal world. I don't know if we'll get it, but a little bit of push into this area that then gives us a little bit of a pullback somewhere here. We can look to see market trying to hold that we can enter an additional position. I'd probably put on another 0.2 or 0.3 lots, looking for something like that. That's my ideal world. Will we get it? I don't know. But if you hang around, we're gonna find out.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if this is like if Nasdaq just buys to take out the London high. Like,
hey, listen, I wouldn't complain. I would just be upset I was in as small as I am, but I'm not complaining.
yeah, but look, this thing's pumping now, right? I mean,
wait, did Nasdaq break the? Sorry,
she's still pushing. Which, by the way, for any new
so
traders, let this be your lesson that you do not need to trade with a lot of size to make money. I have 0.02 lots, almost the smallest position size you can have on, and I'm up $135 in a few minutes. You do not need a massive position size. Most of the time, that's going to hurt you more than it helps you, especially if you're.
Tyler, that's very true. Yeah. That's very true. Like, when I took the NAS self, the short, I mean, I did go in with 0.11 lots, but my I was risking 150 of my account, you know, and just that trade.
You've
I
been
ended up
trading
taking
for
1.5
years.
out from that.
Yeah, you've been trading for years. You trade with really tight stops. Like you're,
Yeah.
you're an experienced what you're doing. You obviously can do that without an issue. But like, I think a lot of new people, when they see all these big profits on social media or whatever it may be, they, I think one of the biggest issues in trading anywhere, I don't care how new you are, I think one of the biggest issues probably most traders have that keep them from being successful is their size. I think most people probably trade with too much size, but. So I just think, especially as a new trader, don't try to force it, man. Just get better at holding your trades with a smaller position, and it's a way less stressful way to make money for sure. One to 50. Yeah, you have 1 to 50 leverage, right? I think that's what you have in the fast track account, which is what I'm trading. I think the regulars, the 2-phase ones, have even more. I think they're 1 to 100.
Especially also when you're starting out, I wanted to say something. One of my really good mates, he recently purchased himself a challenge on FunderPro, and you know, it's his first time really actually trading prop capital. And I said to him, dude, like he's a lot of the time, you know, like the beginner traders are comparing themselves to what the experienced traders are actually making. And I said, dude, if you can just make yourself $150 a day, like that's an extra $2K a month that you're going to be pulling in for yourself, I think.
Yep.
And I said, that's so good, you know. And I said, over time, you're going to start, you'll see, you can double that more. And I just, even just making small profits a day, like 150, 200, whatever it is, you know, not many traders can actually do that at the end of the day.
For sure. Yeah. That consistency. I tell you, that consistency stacking those winning days with a few $100 is, I mean, like you said, that's $24,000 a year. That's either a nice addition to your current salary, or, you know, depending where you live, that might be a good salary. And you can do that with, you know, super small size, just 0.0, a couple few lots, you know. It's 100 4x 1 to 50 indices. Ponce Perez said, can y'all teach me how to trade? And that's why we have these live streams, man. It's not something you're going to learn in a day. It's anybody who is successful with trading most likely has taken a year or multiple years to become successful in trading. So it's you have to be willing to go down that journey and put in the time and the effort. But tuning into these streams and taking nuggets and learning from the things we say is a good place to start. 100%. Bitcoin still getting held up at these highs. Oh, part of me wants to just close it, to be honest, and focus on that.
Yeah. I should have got in on this buy on my other account, but it's okay. It's all right.
Yeah, my oil is pushing up a bit. I'm up a few bucks.
Okay, nice. This the 2-minute trend is strong, man. We don't like the pullbacks. If you look at the 2-minute chart, the pullbacks are just very. We've got tiny pullback, go, little pause bar, go, little pullback, go. It's little 1-bar pullbacks. I think is a good sign.
Yeah. Perhaps with Thomas said the thing with trade lock is you can work with lot sizes really well as long as you can say trade lock is really cool for risk management. It's really, really cool. Like, you know, you can just, you know, you on the risk calculator, you can just put in how much of your account you want to risk, you know, and then you can just click the buy or sell, put your stop loss to where you want to do it, and it automatically will calculate your lot size for you. And that's the really great thing about Trade Locker, where the other trading platforms don't allow you to do that. So
it has a built-in risk calculator. Sandy, to answer your question, yes, U.S. traders can use FunderPro. I am in the U.S. I'm a U.S. trader. But someone who in the chat said about the thing with trade locker. Yeah, the pip calculation is awesome, right? So you can come right here. You guys see there's a risk button. If you click on that risk button, it'll give you a dollar amount right here. So if you want to risk, $200 on a trade, you put $200, and then you can take your stop loss, which is on the screen, and drag it to where you want. So if I want to risk $200 on a trade and I want stop loss to be right there, it's going to automatically calculate my pip size for me if I hit buy, or my lot size for me. So this would be, so if I wanted to risk right now $200 with my stop loss right here and I hit buy, it would be a $200, or I'm sorry, it would be a 0.02 lot size trade. That's what it would open for me. You can see that it's pretty small, but you can see that down here in the blue. I'm not going to take a new entry yet, but yeah, that's an awesome tool that Trade Locker offers. It's great for being able to calculate your lot size, keep your risk management in check. And even if you don't use that dollar amount, if you just click on the screen, if you just click that stop loss button and drag it to where you want and adjust your lots here, it's going to adjust your risk on the screen. So you'll be able to see it that way too. Sorry, were you saying something, Sam?
Yeah, I just said, God damn, I just checked my WhatsApp and then 2 minutes later, I got a massive oil candle.
Oh, nice. Me up. Here, I'll throw you up. Fish, the reason we're demo trading is we all started new Funder Pro challenges when we started streaming a week or two ago. And so we are all trading our challenge accounts. So the challenge accounts are listed as demo. I think we all have funded accounts in kind of different places. I think most traders probably trade with a few different accounts. But yeah, what we're trading right now is our challenge accounts. If we can get them past and get funded, I'll trade that one.
This is very volatile.
Nice. So Sam's oil trade starting to work out nicely.
Yeah, I'm gonna move my stop below this, which is the new 15-minute low here.
You know what? I know I said I'm not. I'm just. I know I said I'm just going to be sticking to NAS, which I am, but I really want to put oil to my watch list just to watch this because I know that oil can pay really well. Also, I've heard about that. Let's see.
I mean, you can or do like this massive fat wick and then spread you out and you're done. It's
yeah, but you know what, gold does that too, so it's okay.
That's true.
Gold loves
I think oil is more sporadic than gold. I mean, I don't think that oil is dependent on technical analysis as much as gold is, due to the fact that it's so one of the most liquid assets to trade. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Okay.
Yeah,
look at this on the 1 hour. This is very hard to trade. Just all the wicks. Even though you have a massive close up here, you have a massive wick, another wick, another wick, and now we're creating another one. So, I mean, this candle, the next one, could just spike out like this and then continue up. We're just rallying down. But we like it. I like gambling. Disclaimer, I don't promote gambling.
That's for Yeet.
Yeet loves gambling.
Yeah, I
loves
don't
the
even
rush.
cancel.
That's a good gamble.
I mean, we did form a new. If you react from this, I will move my stops below here. So I don't want to sit in this trade with this 5-minute candle here.
Yeah, I think I'm going to tighten up my Bitcoin stops as well too. Still consolidating.
Yeah, oil is such more volatile than gold. Yeah, it is. I mean, just looking at this 1 minute, it doesn't make that much sense as gold does. You can kind of know where gold is heading just looking at the characteristics of the market, but this is, I mean, at this point you're just shooting 50 pin blackjack over here.
Learn how to count candlesticks. Your
Getting
Nas
some
is looking
insider
so
info.
nice.
Yeah, I want to check that one.
Yeah. When I saw this bar Nas, I even said to my friend, like, he must long Nas. He's in the same trade as you now, Tyler.
Is it? Yeah, man.
Yeah, I said.
It's looking good. It's looking good for sure.
Yeah, on the 1 minute, you got a rally-based rally situation going on.
Yeah. Also, like I'm sitting here, it's funny too, right? Because I'm happy with my decision to try to scale into this because I could have potentially been trying to catch a falling knife, but the fact that we have rallied so hard without any much of a pullback for me to kind of get a second entry, I still have a little bit of that like FOMO of like, I wish I was in this a little bit bigger. So like, no matter what you do in trading, there's always something that can make you feel a certain way. So
Yeah.
Yeah, oil can give you massive wins and massive losses. I mean,
yeah, that's the
it
flip
depends
side
on
of
what
it.
you risk per
People like to
trade.
think about.
But yeah, I mean, if you scalp the oil like I did right now, this is pretty much a scalp for me using the 5 minute and 50 minute. With all, this is the only area that I have as confidence, and also the weekly, of course. But it's a bit riskier, so I have to put on a less risk, a bigger stop loss. But yeah, once it moves, it moves. That's a good thing of it. So I'm actually gonna move my stop loss under here, I think, because we are reacting from this. If we break below here, I don't see any technical part that we could react from. Oh, sorry.
Damn, look at that wick.
Nice. It's a nice wick on the 1 hour.
That is such a nice wick.
Everything
But
is
now,
wicking.
like,
What's going on?
yo, that's a nice wick. But now you don't want like this candle to. Have you noticed sometimes, after a massive wick like that, the next hand will come trade down to full half of that wick out?
Yeah.
I don't know. That might be that second entry Sam was looking for, but who knows? Price could just keep pushing up because that is a massive rejection at the end of the day. Like, it's huge.
Yeah, I mean, if you draw a fib on the whole demand zone there on Nasdaq, pretty much we touched the 50%, and therefrom pretty much moved up. So there is the shark fin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm just sitting here watching I moved my stop loss under here.
You moved your stop loss. Yeah, I did on the Bitcoin trade too, just because that was kind of a low quality setup in my opinion.
Yeah, we created a new high on.
Yeah,
oil.
exactly. Yeah.
So I don't want to sit here and get annihilated from out of nowhere, getting oiled up.
Yeah, I beat it up a little towards the lower range. Bitcoin's gonna break and make a new leg up. I'd like to see it do it here. So if not, I'm down to hop out of this one.
Yeah, Thomas, replying to your comment, I was actually in a USD JPY trade yesterday, and I never trade USD JPY, and a wick stopped me out. So you're right, USD JPY wicks a lot. Like, that's very true.
Yeah, it's a Japanese yen. That pair is very risky.
It's a very volatile pair also. So
yeah,
dude, I find all forex pairs have an issue. Like, when it's indices, we're cool, but when it comes to the currency pairs, some of them sometimes I always find like I get stuck in a consolidation. I always find I get stuck in consolidations, and then it's like, I just want one nice move, like one straight to the TP,
Yeah.
Every trader's dream.
Well, today my trade fooled that dream, so it's okay.
Yeah, yours was clean, baby. That's a nice hold. Yeah, we might have to start these streams like at some point a little bit earlier, just because I know we're all
I think it'll be really cool to get in.
You know. Sam, is it dark by you? Like, is it like getting dark by you already?
Yeah, it's pitch black.
Oh,
Yo,
Thomas. Okay, I just saw that comment, Thomas. Someone in the chat, you interviewed me. That was me. Yeah, I interviewed Thomas. I remember you now, Thomas.
Yeah, but it's completely pitch black here in Stockholm. I actually woke up and just opened the curtains and it was like just gray, just dark gray. It looks like a Harry Potter movie. So I just woke up and turned on I have like this 10,000 like lux lamp. I don't know what it's called. It's just a very, very bright lamp to kind of wake you up in the morning. So I just sat by there 30 minutes for charting today.
do you have a green screen behind you, Sam?
No, I don't. That's why I kind of
do you-
lag out. You know, if I do like this, kind of half of my head just disappear.
How do you do that? Can you do it on your?
Yeah, I go on settings and then virtual background. I actually downloaded this wallpaper here, just on gold sharks.
Oh, I see.
You should have like a big fish.
Yeah, I want to be. Yeah, okay. Is it working now? Oh yeah, in my penthouse.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, no, but it's lagging too much. I'll just leave that on. Whatever.
Yeah, I might get stopped out on gold. It's not breaking upwards. Not gold, sorry. US oil. Yeah, we are rejecting the low, but if we break, I'm a few ticks away. Very unclear price action. Dude, I thought we were gonna break up when we had a very, very good push on the 1 minute. Actually 2 candles, but that closed very bearish. Yeah. We are still rejecting.
You see what NAS is doing now? It's doing what I said it could possibly do on the 1 hour. You look at that.
I'm gonna pull it up. Can you guys hear my kids singing?
Yeah, I heard.
No.
I heard something in the background.
Man, that's why I used to just have my trading desk in the middle of my living room before streaming, and so I'm in this like weird room. I'm up in my attic. I'm turning it into an office, but it needs a little
Cool.
TLC. So.
You should do customized wallpapers. Have like trading wallpapers. There's charts up in the roof.
Just ICT.
Yeah, everything ICT.
Yeah.
Get a custom like your ritual going. ICT, like a paper and the like candles around it you pray to every time you go trade.
Oh man, I was thinking about an additional entry on NAS. I wanted a little bit more of a pullback. We're already getting a little rally. But I'm not going to complain with the trade continuing to work in my favor. Targeting the New York opening print, the yellow line.
I might actually just close out a break even minus $9 here.
On oil.
Yeah, it doesn't look too good. We're just stuck in this range.
Yeah, Bitcoin appears to be rejecting as well.
Yeah, I'm out.
You're out.
Yeah.
A pretty much break even trade for you.
Yeah, I took a very, very small loss. But I moved my stop loss. I didn't want to be in the market because if we broke the low that I had set out, I wasn't sure we would continue bullish, and that proved to be right. We are breaking down. Come on, Bitcoin.
Have you guys heard about meme coins?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't traded them yet though.
What is? I didn't. I came across it the other day, and I saw someone just posted something now about it. Like, is it what exactly is it? Is it like I haven't even looked into it? It's like trading,
It's
no?
just
So-
Something
tokens.
completely different.
Yeah.
Yeah, like anyone can make crypto tokens and call them whatever they want. But then I think the meme coin thing is basically using like memes and meme culture to generate hype behind those tokens and kind of like a community behind those tokens. And
Yeah.
like that's how the volume for a lot of these tokens, like even like Dogecoin, which is one of the more popular meme tokens, was like Elon Musk used to just like post and tweet a bunch of Doge memes with like the dog. I don't know. I guess there's a specific type of, or maybe I'm thinking of Shiba. I don't know what the Doge logo is, but yeah, I think it's basically these coins that are just named after memes and just kind of meme culture and stuff used to promote hype for them.
Okay. Yeah, because I saw someone is wanting to trade that, so I was like, okay, I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, they're normally like pennies, like they're worth like or even fractions of pennies, and but yeah, you could see some crazy movement in once like Bitcoin and everything else starts going crazy. The theory is that like meme coins kind of follow because just a bunch of retail people want to get in and trade, and they like this.
Yeah, it's
Those
very
crazy
high risk. But it's high reward. I've seen people making like 3,000% in just a couple of hours. It's kind of gambling vibe I get from that.
for sure.
I mean, I haven't tried it. I haven't seen the technical analysis and stuff on those, but yeah.
I just added into my NAS long another point.
Brave boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm down for
Another
today.
0.2.
Yeah. So I'm in total with 0.04, I should say.
Nice.
Oh, he's getting that 5-minute demand push.
Yeah, I was kind of watching that. I think that area, see if it holds. Time is it? Oh, it is. It's 11:14. It's about time to wrap it up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see my oil trade.
Yeah.
It's 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Look at this. So I had a beautiful push from here. I mean, I don't know what to say about this. This spooked me out real bad. This kind of
Yeah.
So we're just kind of, I got stuck in this range. That was the worst possible.
That doesn't. Yeah, that doesn't.
Over here.
Yeah, it does not.
Yeah, I saw this on the 1 minute, and then we pushed up. We just came straight down, and this kind of got a reaction. But then once we get steeper, we just closed up. I didn't want to get, my stop loss was under here, so that was the worst market I've seen.
That just shows you how important it is to cut your losses.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like that's a lot of people need to see that, because a lot of the time, people will just keep holding, stop loss will get hit, but they would have had the opportunity to get out earlier, just like you've done now.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah, I should have gotten with the NAS boys.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how she plays out here.
I hope tomorrow Nas, stays with this good movement. I don't want it to get stuck in some sort of consolidation after having this
Yeah.
big move today. I really hope not.
I mean, tomorrow
think
we
we-
have.
Tomorrow's a smooth day.
I mean, Nvidia's.
second.
I feel
Don't
like
even have-
should give us some sort of solid move one way or the other after its earnings report after the bell. I think we should see a
Yeah.
good move. I think we could even
Yeah.
see it overnight during the Asian session in the London, but we'll see.
Yeah, tomorrow is going to be volatile. We have initial jobless claims tomorrow, red folder. That usually gives a lot of volatility.
That's right. I thought that was Friday. No,
So I'm hyped for that, actually. I want to. No, it's tomorrow.
it's tomorrow. Okay.
So I hope actually we get a push down. I mean, I want you guys to win your trades, of course, but I want to get that push to the demand side so we can get a large swing and just trade.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be dope. Having like a couple of months just bullish market. Let's say the whole winter is just bullish. You can just scalp every session.
Yeah.
Listen, can the AI industrial revolution, the new industrial revolution of AI, can it continue to hold up the market? That is the question.
Yeah, but I'm not quite sure. I don't have that much belief in it right now.
Yeah,
It's been holding up the market for quite a long time, but eventually it's going to
yeah,
give in.
yeah. It seems to be for sure. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I think it was two earnings ago on Nvidia that the market got like a really big push. Nvidia went crazy. The market got a really big push with it. And I actually think it was the last one. It was kind of like an underwhelming type of move. Like it was getting really hyped up again. And I think we got a little bit of a muted move. I don't think it was like a big move one way or the other. I think we got like a little bit of a push down, but nothing too crazy.
Yeah, I haven't followed any earnings report lately. Oh wow, Bitcoin moved fast.
Oh,
Came down and tested the level there.
yeah, it stopped me out. I think I haven't even been watching. I moved my stop up, and yeah, I'm out of that. Took a small
that
L
went
on
in
that.
minutes.
I think I took like a $60 loss on there or something.
Yeah, I think that's the same for my.
Hang
Target
out for
order
just a
was
couple more minutes.
$4.
See how this NAS plays out.
Yeah, I want to get an entry on Bitcoin before we tune off.
Are you
It might
looking for an
just
entry
react
now?
to me. No, I have the area around.
You still want like underneath that wick where we had before?
Yeah, pretty much we had a range there. We have a bit of volume. So yeah, about that area.
Test this area. Yeah.
That would be an A setup for me if we get a reaction from it all as well. Let's just stay patient.
5 minute hasn't given us much of a bounce. 2 minute is giving us a little consolidation here.
I feel like gold has been left out today. We just
Oh yeah,
on
that's right.
NASDAQ.
Yeah, when I looked at it briefly, almost on accident, and it was pushing pretty good. Yeah, it's a solid.
We broke the high. Actually,
really clean,
the 240 high.
really clean higher highs, higher lows all day. It was on the 2 minute, but I'm liking the NAS reaction right now.
But yeah,
So
gold
that's
is
I wanted to see. So I'm liking my area of ad right now. I like this little failure to go lower on the 2 minute, where we got a little spike underneath these lows, but didn't get to push lower. So far I like that. The way I'll manage this trade is I would take this second entry off first as my first trim. Honestly, I'm pushing the new highs into here. I might even take that second entry off just to lock a little profits. Keep the original entry on.
yeah. I mean, the stop loss could be under that 5 minute demand zone. We got that
Yeah.
pretty much rally base rally, and setting a stop under there would be safe.
I'm
Considering
giving it a little bit of a discretionary cushion, but I'm considering tightening up the stops here. I just don't want to get like spiked out and then we hold. So
yeah,
but I'm willing to if this started to dump pretty bad, I'd be willing to close it before it gets to my stops, depending on how.
yeah, that's definitely my.
Are you talking about
What
Nasdaq
were you gonna say,
right
Cam?
now?
Yeah,
I was saying, were you talking about? Yeah, I think with Nas, you need some sort of like another bullish engulfing, right, to kind of give you confidence to hold
Yeah.
that. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
just
yeah,
coming
about
off
the
this
5
level,
I don't
minutes.
think
now.
it's out of the question to come trade back all the way back down to the level, and put in a higher low somewhere down here before we make the move up. But I mean, obviously, it's no guarantee that we're gonna.
Yeah, I think you know what, if you look at the, I mean, Tyler, look at the 15-minute candle on Nas. It's
Yeah, we
closing
got
in
like
7 minutes, and yeah, I think if it closes like as a spinning top or whatever it is right now, if it closes like not bearish, like too bearish, I would say hold it and then see how the next candle plays out. If the next candle engulfs it, then you can hold it. But if it starts pushing down, then maybe play that safe, because Nas is.
Agreed.
Because I mean that rejection, yeah.
I'm thinking the same thing as you. I think I would like to give us some. I would like it to give us some sort of area here, some sort of whether it's the 15-minute, 5-minute here where we get kind of a pushback up here, and I have a little bit of structure in order to use as a stop loss to move.
Yeah, exactly. And like if you look at yesterday, after we had the dump, we had the sell. Okay, if you look at the yesterday's move, when we had that reaction, that pullback immediately, you see that we had that 15-minute bearish candle, and then the following 15-minute then engulfed it. So maybe you need to watch how these 15 minutes play out. I think they hold a lot of power now in Nasdaq. So like, yeah, I think that if you get a 15-minute candle engulfing the previous ones, then probably look to keep your profit safe on that. Because, yeah.
Agreed. I like the 15-minute chart a lot as well.
Yeah, it's clean. It's moving really clean right now. It's telling you a lot what the 15-minute on Nasdaq's doing as we're talking. So
I agree.
Yeah.
Bitcoin's still pulling back.
Oh, is it under the low?
Not yet.
Oh,
It's getting close to that wick.
Yeah, it's getting close. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna scale down on some lower time frame and see if we get a reaction. If we do, I'm gonna enter a small risk trade.
Interesting. I definitely see the argument. I think there's a valid short entry here. So Definitely staying open here. Yeah, Max, I kind of agree. I could see Nas kind of just consolidating the rest of the day, waiting on the NVIDIA results. I think that's a very valid point. I think that Nas has potentially made its real big move for the day, and we could kind of consolidate this area the rest of the day. Obviously, I don't know for sure, but it would not surprise me if that's what happened. USD JPY. Take a look.
UJ, the killer pair. The account killer pair.
The killer pair. That works, maybe.
Yeah, if we
don't load 15 USD JPY.
I'm liking this Bitcoin. If we close solidly in 3 minutes here. Gonna look for that long setup to trade it. If I get a solid entry, should I hold it for that 100K?
Maybe, man. Maybe.
Yes.
Honestly, I think you should.
At least for 95. Trading it up to.
Yeah, I mean, if it starts to work in your favors, if it starts to work in your favor, maybe just adjust your stop or whatever. But yeah, it's definitely something you can hold. Looks like Nas is still pulling back on us, so not the action that I necessarily wanted to see. That's a pretty clean 15-minute pullback, 15-minute sell setup, which is why I was saying I see the short on Nas. This would have been a break below this 15-minute candle.
Yeah.
Very bad entry. For me, I'm gonna hold it for now and see how we react. But I do have my finger on the trigger because I'm down about $40 between the two positions. Probably gonna hop off in the next 10 minutes or so here, but we'll see if it can hold or we close it out. But as we sit right now,
yeah, I'm gonna hold off on Bitcoin. I'm not gonna enter that one.
No.
15 minutes looks bad. Kind of gonna, I mean, it depends. We have 40 seconds left, but it seems like we're closing within the zone. So if we don't, then I'll trade it, but it depends on where we close.
Yeah, I would like to see the 5-minute not close as bearish.
Yeah, I want to see a doji on the 5-minute, and I'll be happy with that.
Yeah, same here.
Above 77.80, I would like a closure.
Tyler, I've really scaled down to the 1 minute on NAS just to see like the lower time frame structure, like really low. NAS is sitting on like a support on a 1 minute, and I know that 1 minute's like they're very like inconsistent when it comes to these type of levels, but it's like it's testing a little support now, like So if NAS can get like a little bullish candle on the 5 minute to close above, that might be a sign to hold that, but I don't know. It really,
Yeah, I'm definitely giving it a little more room. I don't want to rush into closing anything.
Yeah. I'm just looking, like I've just come down just to see what's going on here because it's interesting to see what it's going to do now. I mean, it's either going to just dump or pump. Either way, like, yeah.
Yeah, no, Bitcoin gave a bad reaction, so I'm gonna stay out. I'm done for that for the day, I think.
Yeah, I don't love the 15-minute close. That's another bearish close in the 15-minute. I still want to give it time though, because if this 15-minute candle can kind of start to reverse, it could, it could be the signs of a 15-minute trend reversal.
Yeah, it looks like this 50-minute needs to flip as well, because I don't know. Can you see a wick on your screen on that one? Does it have a wick to the upside?
The previous candle or the current candle?
The 50-minute that's running now, the current one. Does it have a wick to the upside?
Looks like there's a very small wick above, very small wick below. So yeah, I mean, pretty strong selling in both instances.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Damn.
NVIDIA also selling pretty good. It was giving us signs it wanted to hold. I would need to see some buying. I mean, my original thought was like kind of something like this. If the 5-minute right around this area gives us a potential, like we put in a 5-minute hammer candle that breaks above, like that's kind of what I wanted. I wanted something very similar to this to add to my trade. But also added a little. I did it here. Also a little bit of an early add if this ends up working out. But this was originally what I was looking for. If I would like to see a 5-minute hammer here that triggers a 5-minute buy. And to me, that shows that the smaller time frame trend shift is still kind of playing out, because this would turn into a potential higher low. I'm
Must I ask my cat quickly what Nas is going to do?
I guess ask the cat.
Yeah, hey. Hey. Wait, is Nas?
Yeah, if the cat is long, you short it.
Yeah.
Never trust cats.
My cat's just told me Nas is going to take out London High, so just hold.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Listen, this is what I wanted to see.
Close your position, Tyler. Close it.
No, we're not closing, baby.
Oh, dude, you can't trust the cat.
Listen, if the 5-minute gives me a trigger, I'm thinking about adding 0.01 lots to it. So that would put me up to 0.05 total.
Sam, I don't know if you know, but cats are very clever. Huh? Lito can tell you, dude. They're very smart.
Nah, they're ruthless. Yeah, I'm not trusting a cat. Fuck no. I'm not doing that.
Fish, what do you mean by I need to mitigate it? You need to mitigate it and get the chance.
I'm telling you, the fish knows. He's telling you to close out.
Yeah, I'm looking to enter potentially one more here. I'd like this 5-minute to stay bullish.
If this 15-minute candle actually closes above the previous 15 high, I think you're going to be set.
So can you trust the cat now then?
We got 30 seconds. I mean, 30 seconds.
The cat said take out London High. I mean, we're going to go right under the high, and then we're going to reverse. Most likely. We're not going to break the high.
Oh, God.
But we could go higher.
That's funny. But you see, like that little, is that a 5-minute time frame now?
This is a 5-minute, yeah.
It's looking, you see that little, you see that little rejection there. Next one, engulf. Telling you.
Yeah, it's 9 minutes till 15-minute closes. It's looking good so far.
I added one more. That's what I wanted to see in 5 minutes.
Yeah. That's
I'm gonna
Yeats
press
coming in, yeah.
That's right, baby. Listen, the adding to the trade, I said from the start, right? I'm entering small. I'm willing to scale into this trade. This was basically what I drew out with what I wanted to see. My first entry, obviously, a little bit early, but
I know why it's reacting. It's the 50 level. That's why.
Yeah, I also saw that on the lower time frame. I
Yeah, the
forgot as well. I
50
saw the 50
Fibonacci,
level
it's so
reaction.
good. Discounts and premium.
It's so good, dude. Like, it works so well. That's like
I
the only
think the
thing
fish
ICT
likes your
taught me that
idea.
work.
Yeah, I mean the 50 level is it's been one of the oldest concepts in trading premiums and discounts. It's so good. The fish is very undecisive. I think he likes your idea.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Just bad idea.
Fish, you're the one who said enter for more, bro. I'm blaming you, Fish. I was just listening to you. If I get stopped, it's your fault, Fish. Probably gonna get to about 11:45 before I
I mean the
hop off.
4 hour looks good, but we have 2 hours and 22 minutes left on it. That's about no information at all to work with, but yeah. I mean, I think we're gonna react from the 50-minute demand that caused this shark fin. If you get stopped, you post it on your Instagram. I don't know if you're if you want him to win or lose. I don't know.
Fish, what's he say?
He said if you lose, you gotta post it on Instagram.
Hey, I'll post it all day, baby. Eater McEaterson eats himself into oblivion.
I don't think that people knows how many trades like a full-time traders actually, how much they actually lose, like how many trades. Like, just because you're a full-time trader, that doesn't mean you have a 90% win rate. That's nowhere near. You could have for a few months, of course, but
yeah, mine typically over somewhere around 50%.
Yeah, dude, on this account I have like a 25% win rate. I'm down. I'm trying new strategies in my win rate is 70%. Yeah, my win rate is also 70%, but one trade is like takes me 2 weeks to wait for in my original strategy. So, but it isn't always 70%. I mean, if you're saying 70%, that means if you take 10 trades, you're gonna win 7. I mean, it's not really gonna be like that. If you take 100 trades, you might win. Yeah, maybe 70, maybe 67, maybe 80.
Let's go,
it's
baby.
beautiful. It's gonna golf that.
Give it to us, baby. Oi, baby. Oi, baby.
I don't think traders, like newly beginner traders, understand the concept of win rate. Like they think if you have a 50% win rate, I don't think you guys understand that. That's not how probability works. Well, that's what I'm going to describe. It is a 50-50. If you have a 50% win rate, you're not going to win, lose, win, lose, win, lose. You might actually just lose 5 times in a row.
Yeah.
And then win, lose, lose, win. It depends on, it's the law of numbers. The more you actually put on, the more numbers you actually put in the range. Let's say you have 5,000 trades. You're going to get closer to that 50 mark than you have 100 trades. Then it can vary from 40 to 60. So 70% win rate, okay, but how many trades? For how long? So that's the problem when traders come out and say like, oh, I have a 90% win rate. Oh yeah, for how? Oh, 2 weeks. I said, what?
There's
I could gamble.
There's a guy named Steven Burns. He's I think he's popular on X and Instagram and stuff. He posted this like trader math cheat sheet or something like that. And basically you could take your win rate percentage and then it would give you the probability of you having 2 losses in a row, 3 losses in a row, 4 losses in a row, 5 losses in a row. And it was like interesting to look at because it's like, okay, listen, there's a chance even with a 70% win rate, you can have 5 losses in a row. So like, can your size handle that? Because that can happen, right?
Yeah, it's a lot of numbers. You know, the probability isn't going to be your exact win rate. It's just depending on how many numbers. I mean, the fish said, I don't know, he said 200 and JK. So I'm not sure. But I mean, 200 trades, if you have a 70% rate over 200 trades, I would say that's pretty decent. You know, you have some good data on your setups. So, I mean, I'm not telling you, like the fish, that you are one of those traders that assume that you have a very high win rate with, let's say, 2 trades. I'm just saying a lot of traders do. And I think the whole industry in whole actually don't understand the concept of a win rate. Everyone is so obsessed with win rate instead of risk reward and risk
I
management.
don't care about my win rate, dude.
Yeah.
As long as it's above like,
I just look at the percent. As long as I'm
Yeah.
making, like, as long as I'm consistently making like 4 to 5% a month on all of my accounts, I'm good. Like, I just aim for that, you know. My percentage wise is on my accounts. I don't win rate to me. I don't even know what my win rate is, like, because I've never even calculated it. I just calculate how much percent. Like, for example, my goal is to make 3% a week on my accounts, right? That's my goal, and whether I hit it or not, it doesn't matter. I just aim to make 2 to 3% a week on my accounts. So, and then I'm good. Then I'm happy. By the way, Tyler, that engulfing candle is looking good, eh?
Yeah. I tightened the stops up underneath that
Really nice.
that high or low. So
yeah, I saw you do that. That's probably it's very good.
Yeah. Just tighten up the risk a little bit. I think it's all right. The Bitcoin's not looking bad, Sam. I don't know if you're.
oh shit! I've been sitting watching Nasdaq. Don't tell me it's gone without me.
No. I think it's like it would still be like open to entry. I think it's something you can still keep an eye on. But
I mean, I don't like the 30-minute closure. We're close within the zone, and that's one of my rules. As soon as the price closes within my zone, I don't enter. So I'm gonna let Bitcoin do its thing.
I feel you. All right, boys. Well, hey, I don't hate how NAS is looking. I'm gonna hold this one, and hopefully it continues to play out. We get a little bit more of a pop. I'll probably take a trim off of this position here, and I'll try to hold the other 3 for the highs up here. So. But I'm going to hop off. Great stream with you guys today. Great chatting with you guys today. And
great stream, guys.
We'll see you guys on Friday. I don't know if you guys will be on
Friday. I'll be on
Friday.
I'll be back next week.
Well, sounds good. Trade safe. Viewers, if you guys are out there still trading today, make sure you trade safe. And keep an eye on those NVIDIA earnings for some Asian session trades, overnight trades possibly. So,
yes, sir.
But yeah, we'll talk to you guys on Friday. Peace out.
Peace out.
Yeah, man. Cheers, guys. Cheers.